Warning. Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, so next is Kurome.
Yeah, just read to 179.
Okay.
No, not Tails.
Oh boy, here we go. The next day, Sonic got a blowjob and a quickie. That's the same thing. From Sally. He said he had to go meet Tails in Knothole Village at his place in half an hour.
Does the law apply to Tails?
Yes.
So.
Oh no.
Just don't talk to him for more than 30 seconds.
But it makes no fucking sense. So.
30 seconds, Tails. Bend over.
Even before.
Sonic ran at Sonic speed and just got there in time to see Tails. Tails was talking to his uncle when he showed up.
So whose uncle? His own uncle or Uncle Chuck?
It's Tails.
Oh, it's Uncle Chuck. It says later.
It's Tails' new uncle, Uncle Fuck.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Where were you? Asks Tails. I was the castle.
I was the castle? We're into some weird shit. We're into some weird shit.
Drugs are a hell of a drug.
Sally had me
Drugs
drop my
are
moat, if you know what I mean.
With Sally, she said for me and Tails to go out and destroy an Eggman factory that near the floating island.
I was about to be like, where's Eggman during all of this shit? Like, everyone's just getting blown off. What the fuck is Eggman doing?
He's avoiding.
He's also
everyone
getting
at all
blown off by
costs.
He's getting blown off by a robot he designed for that purpose.
Okay, good for him.
She said we should go right now, and there will be a surprise when we get back, says Sonic. I know this is a lie, but I don't want to arouse suspicion on what me and Sally were doing yesterday, Sonic says to himself.
Probably out loud so Tails can fucking hear it.
You can't talk for more than 30 seconds, though.
See you, Uncle Chuck. Me and Tails will be back later.
Later?
Have a good time and teach that Eggman a lesson, says Uncle Chuck. They both head off on Answer Adventure.
You gotta give Uncle Chuck that voice he had in Sonic Underground, where it's like, "Have a good time and teach that." You gotta give like a really stupid fucking voice. It's Jenny and Jam time.
Okay.
Sonic started to reminisces about the past and what they've been through. Oh, I fucking hate this story. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, now you're going by his full name out of nowhere. You've been calling him just Sonic this whole time. Now it's Sonic the Hedgehog. And Miles Tails have been best friends.
No, that's Millis.
Yeah, it's Mills Tails.
Millis Tails.
Okay, just making sure we're all at the top of the page.
Have been best friends for years and lived in Knothole Village with Sonic. Oh god, stop fucking talking. You already established this a minute ago. They had some amazing adventures fighting off the evil Dr. Eggman and his sidekick Snively, who is Eggman's relative. Quit telling us this shit. We know. We're Sonic people. We fucking know who these people are. They had some tragedies along the way. I think Antoine got shot at one point. With the loss of Sonic's Uncle Chuck and Bunny. They were roboticized. They're not dead.
Later. That's weird. They actually added that part. Okay, maybe this was a weird way to do it, but whatever. Just
this
keep
is
going,
this
I
is
guess.
weird because they're not dead though. They got roboticized, but they're not dead. We were talking to Chuck a minute ago. They held a big funeral. What?
I think I just fucked this up for you guys.
They held a big funeral for them, but Chuck was alive a second ago. What happened?
Okay, maybe we should just go back to 180. I think I fucked it up for you.
What the fuck happened to Chuck? One minute he was all jelly and jam time. Now he is fucking jelly and jam. Like what the fuck happened? And now I'm just supposed to scroll back down here and ignore that Chuck is fucking dead. What line were we on?
Okay.
What
Had to
fucking
go
line
for
were we
worst
on?
time. God damn it. Fucking cliffhanger.
What line were we on?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm back on.
That's so weird. I
They-
don't know what happened there.
They had some amazing adventures fighting off the evil Dr. Eggman. We already read that. There have been a lot of happy memories between them. So he unkilled Chuck in the revised version. Like, Chuck is alive in the revised version. But for some reason,
Yeah.
the other version, Chuck is fucking dead. Which,
Okay, I see where I fucked up, actually. I'll tell you when actually to go up next time. My
Oh, and which one of my favorite characters is going to be dead next time? They found a factory that was different than the other factories. I bet, because you revised the story 7 times. They've destroyed over the years. They went inside and saw no security at all in the place. Tails looked to see what was on the computers there. I hate how this guy writes. Tails got to a screen that said password on it. It just said password. And typed Eggman in. If Eggman is the password, I am gonna fucking hang myself. The password worked! And the alarm sound... What?
Well, then it didn't work,
It
obviously.
didn't fucking work! A
Well,
countdown
To be fair, that's what it was in the Chow Garden.
A countdown has begun and had 30 seconds to get out of place before it blew up. Why do you make your buildings self-destruct? I'm criticizing every media that ever did this. In what scenario does your building blowing up help you? Any scenario.
To keep a contamination from getting out?
Like,
I
if
don't
a
know.
zombie virus was heading your way, a bunch of zombies, and you wanted to suicide yourself without fucking risking anyone else getting hurt, yeah, that could be useful. But this
That's
is...
about all I can think of.
This is Sonic the Hedgehog. Why do you need your shit to blow up? Get out of the... 30 seconds, though. At least I get a blowjob during the explosion.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Sonic and Tails ran for it and managed to get out just in time for it blew up.
That was close, and I wondered if the alarm triggered anything besides the factory blowing up, says Sonic. That was extremely too close for comfort, and the alarm may have triggered something evil from Eggman, so he could destroy the village, says Tails. Tails let head back to Knothole and see what happening down there, says Sonic. They were trying to back as fast as possible.
Trying
the
to
village.
back as fast as possible? Are they running
It's-
backwards?
I don't know. And Sonic was carrying Tails, not carrying, but carrying, so they could get there quicker. Tails went down on Sonic and grabbed his package. Whoa, they weren't even talking.
I don't think this is part of the new
No, this
laws,
actually
Tails.
isn't. This isn't in accordance to the new laws. This
I
is
know.
just Tails doing whatever the fuck he wants.
The law. Why would we even start the story off explaining those stupid fucking laws if people are just gonna grope and have sex anyway?
I know, right?
Tails slowly caressed his hand around his member and started playing with it.
So in this continuity, does Sonic just have his dick out at all times? Like, is that how this works?
Yes.
Well, I mean, what continuity does he have his dick in?
All of them. He doesn't have one.
He doesn't have a dick. When this happened, Sonic stopped as quickly as possible because his mind was on what his best friend was doing.
But, like, if
This-
Sonic stopped as quickly as possible, Tails would just go flying. Straight, like, I don't even know how fast. Like, he'd be in another fucking continent by the end of that.
This is the first time this has ever happened to him with a guy. Sonic lied on the ground while watching what his best friend was doing. All right, where do I scroll to now?
Okay, no, we're still going.
Oh.
Tails, they turned around and stuck his penis right in front of his best friend's face.
Damn!
Sonic grabbed his friend's member and stared, playing with it, and stared, jerking him off.
I
So
guess
he's
I'm
got that
bisexual now.
He stared.
got that
Did he
PSP
keep
from
eye
Silver.
contact the whole time?
He looked down at his friend, and he was slowly sucking up and down his cock. He took his mouth off Sonic cock and told his to suck it, bitch.
What?
As Tails does.
Suck it, bitch! Oh, yeah!
Like, quite literally one of the last things I can ever imagine Tails saying.
Yeah, that is out of character.
This is his
for Tails.
revenge on fucking Dreamcast Sonic for cucking Tails with Zoe all the time.
He then went back to work on Sonic Cock. Sonic then started slowly sucking
Sonic
his
Cock.
and enjoyed it so much it forgot all about the trouble in the world. Sonic and Tails both cummed into each other's mouths and drank it all down. Then Sonic went right back to suck off Tails some, and his friend decides to do the same. This went on for another 10 min.
Damn!
They both got up after they cleaned the cum off each other privates and cleaned off each other faces.
Okay, this is another important advice to people. Just because the sex is longer doesn't mean that it's any better. That's something you learn when you actually have sex with people. Saying that it went on for 5 hours doesn't actually mean it was enjoyable for 5 hours.
Kind of.
Well, I mean,
it depends
I
on,
don't know
like...
if I agree with that, Dylan. If it's that good, you want to keep going, trust me.
Well, obviously, but it depends... Like, but if it's bad and it keeps going, like, the way this is described, it doesn't sound very good.
Okay, let me just say it like this: if a guy says and it went on forever, then it's a good thing. If a girl says and it went on forever, then it's a bad thing. I think we can all agree to that.
I guess it depends on the guy and the girl, because, like, in some cases, the girl's faster than the guy.
No, that's never the case.
I mean, it's definitely happened.
I mean, if she's a massive whore, then yes.
But that said,
of course, she probably lasts a lot longer.
Well, yeah, but anyway.
But I can't say I've ever had a girl lick her own pee off the floor while Okay, except for that one time.
They French kissed and went back home after Sonic told his, "This was my first time he's ever done this sort of thing."
I got a quick question to ask Tails. Does this mean we're gay?
Tails said, "I hope you like it, cause there's more to come tonight at my house."
Wait, they didn't. Well, I thought they had to have sex and Tails had to do what he said for an hour.
What
Too bad.
Why?
What? There's no consistency with the new laws.
Yeah, I'm like, does the laws ever play effect ever in this story?
Yeah, if they just didn't have them, would it have changed anything?
Like, why can't they just be fucking for no reason? At least then it's logically consistent.
Alright,
But yeah, so just a heads up just now. So at 2:10, that's when we switch over to, I believe, line 38.
Okay, if any of my characters are dead at that point, I'm leaving. Oh god, why
wait,
Bunny?
not line
Why would you
38,
kill
it's
Bunny? Like, if you're doing a Sonic porn, why would you kill Bunny? Bunny is like the character to stick in besides Sally. Like, why?
Yeah, Bunny's great because not only does she have big tits, but she's also got that robo vagina with the extra vibration feature. Can't go wrong.
Okay, my turn to read.
Ian Flynn confirmed.
Meanwhile, this was going on. That's a terrible transition. They set off my trap. Oh, is this Robotnik? Or is this Snively?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Robotnik.
they set off my trap, and the precious village will be destroyed once and for all. How? What the fuck what is the trap? Like, you expected your base to be blown up. That was
Maybe
part
he's
of
just
your
gonna
plan.
go and pee on everyone there. I don't know.
Snively, send all the robot we have near that whatever. Why did you need the fucking base to explode if all you're gonna do is send an army of robots?
He probably destroyed more robots in the base than he had just laying around.
I have anther matters to attend to, like my takeover of Poundsfield.
What the fuck is that shit? Sounds like a
Okay.
furry, like mating grounds.
Actually, Jesse, you're 100% right. Poundsfield is the location of a PAL Comics universe OC thing that they did called School Days. So this is
I know
actually-
that name.
How do you know so
I
much
know that
about-
name.
I read this before.
I
How
know
do
the
you
name
know
Field Day.
so-
I know the name School Days. It better not be the School Days I'm thinking of.
I have no
It's
idea
the
what the
one
fuck
from
that
PAL
is, and I
Comics,
know
and
my porn.
It is that one.
God, no.
Wait, is School Days that like? Oh God, it's like it's like baby furs and they're foxes or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh no.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Sonic will have no control over there and has no way of stopping me, says
Why
Eggman.
not?
I mean, that hasn't stopped him any other time. He just comes over where you're at and beats the shit out of you.
I mean, it hasn't worked in other planets. Why would it
But
work
now,
now?
because of the rules I had the Robot King activate, now Sonic will be too busy fucking.
Are you kidding me?
I'm fucking with you, but that should be the ending. That should be the ending. Okay, here's the real story. Sir, I've launched all the robots and made sure no one would detect us. How? How did you make sure no one would detect you? Sonic doesn't have a radar. He literally just looks up. So we're
They just live in the
deeply-
woods. They don't have any like.
So we're deeply hidden, says
Wait,
Snively.
so hang on a second. So wait a minute. So there's not Whole Village, but then they also have the fucking castle, like the Kingdom of Acorn. What's the point?
Yeah, and what? How is Pouncefield still around if this is Dr. Robotnik? Wait, this is Eggman, so... I've been giving him the wrong voice. I should have went for a more Mike Pollock voice. Instead, I went for a Dr. Robotnik voice.
Yeah, you retard.
But this is Sad AM. It said at the beginning, Sad AM. If this is Sad AM, there is no Dr. Eggman. It's Dr. Robotnik.
They combine the cannons.
Well, fuck them.
Eggman and Snively.
Good, then let's continue. The plane, says Eggman. It's Eggman commits 9/11.
The plane?
The robots headed to Knot Hole in order to destroy the
Why?
place.
Why does he care about Knothole? They've got a whole kingdom there.
They
What the shit?
they only saw Bunny and Uncle Chuck standing there. Are they gonna kill Bunny and Uncle Chuck right now?
Maybe.
While the other villagers fled from the danger. Like, I can understand Bunny being there to stop them because she's super strong. She can fucking beat the shit out of them. But what can Uncle Chuck do? Why isn't he running? It's jelly and jam time.
Maybe it's the fucking Sonic Dawn version of Uncle Chuck, where he actually is like fast and has powers.
Yes, Serge, you're okay? Asked Bunny. I guess she had a stroke. Yes, and hope my son gets here soon. I
His
think
son!
it'd be great.
Whoa, wait, whoa! Who's his son now?
Does he mean like his... What? That's Uncle Chuck. Uncle Chuck doesn't have a son. I don't get
Something I
that.
never told you about Amy, Sonny. She used to be my son,
And
but
a
I
man.
just told her when she became a sick tranny.
Maybe Uncle Chuck fucked Queen Alina and had Sonic, so he's his uncle and father.
Well, it wouldn't be Queen Alina. It would be what's her face.
It'd be Horalina.
What was Sonic's mom's name in the comics? It was
Oh, whoever.
oh yeah, fuck her. They held out for 5 minutes exactly, while Uncle Chuck got shot right between the eyes.
There is no between the eyes. There's one eye.
I love that's the part you focused on, Jesse. That's why I have you here. You're not focusing on a fucking Sonic character getting fucking executed. You're focusing on his eyeball. Bunny went to see if he was alive. He's not alive. He's fucking dead.
Are you
And
okay?
they shot Bunny
They're
right
bleeding
in
out
the-
of the mouth. You okay?
They shot Bunny right in the back with no mercy. Why hasn't Eggman done this thus far? Like, why is he always shooting, like, stun lasers if when he finally goes to take out Yif Village, he's willing to kill? He
God,
got
they
Because they
really did
weren't
not do a
fucking-
good job. They were there to like stop this from happening, and they just sit there and took 2 bullets and died.
Well,
I know.
see, my theory is that it's because they weren't having all these sick, disgusting laws, and now Eggman's seen their degeneracy for what it truly is.
These Mobians, they've gone too far. We have to gas the furry Snively. She got up one final time and looked right at them. One of the robots had a chainsaw for an arm. Never seen that robot a day of my fucking life in Sad AM. And cut all of her robot parts off of her body. Which
Oh my God.
because she is roboticized, they are literally just hacking off her limbs.
Bunny was crying in pain and begging for mercy from them. The robot didn't stop. He kept cutting Annie slowly at her. Okay. The only that was left was her chest and her head. Well, what about her? What the,
She has a Mobian leg too.
I know,
the
right?
robot?
No.
cut her-
She has 2 robot legs. I was
The
remembering.
robot cut her boobs right off.
She has a Mobian arm.
Who cares, Dylan? We're gonna just look at what this is.
The robot cut her boobs right off. The robot made her eat all her own flesh.
She would have died from shock. There's no way
and-
she'd live that long.
Then gave her pussy on a pedestal.
Fucking, I'm pretty sure that's a Big Lebowski reference in the worst possible place.
Wait a minute. These are the robots doing all this? They're fucking
Yes.
robots.
This is what Eggman programs them.
Well, I guess I was wrong. He isn't sickened by their
Oh
degeneracy.
my god, dude. Oh
These
my
furries,
God.
they're not gross enough for my fantasies.
Then the robot said, if you can get your pussy off this pedestal, then you'll live. But if you don't, I'm going to cut your ears off and feed them to you.
Just remember, Jesse, this is Sad AM, so all the robots sound like this.
What the hell is this?
I am gonna have to put a warning before this. I am gonna have to. There is no way I'm putting this on my channel without a fucking warning.
What the Buddy,
I wish they would have died off panel like
Buddy, man,
before.